What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. And I know I stay with the hat on, but I'm gonna clean that up in a little bit. In today's video, you know, it's Frequently Asked Questions Friday, so let's get it started. It's gonna be nice and quick. Remember, this is gonna be the last one that I'm consistently dropping every week. But after this, it's gonna be sparingly, you know, depending on how much volume or how many questions I get, I'll drop it in. I do have the Spanish channel coming up for everybody that's been asking me. You know, they have their family members, like I have my family members that only speak Spanish. So I know I want to cater to them, especially since they all been reaching out to me. So let's get it done. The first question is, have I ever thought about bodybuilding, and would I? All right, personally, it's not my thing. You know, it's very difficult. Bodybuilding isn't one of the things that you just jump in and say, I'm gonna be a bodybuilder. If you do that, you're gonna have a rude awakening. I have some close friends of mine that are professional bodybuilders, and their lifestyle is, it's not something easy. It's not like, oh, I'm just gonna be swole. It's a process, y'all. And like with everything, it comes with a lot of sacrifices. So you have to be willing to sacrifice for something that you really want. And I really don't want it like that. I have a decent physique. Yeah, that's how you say. I have a decent physique, but it's nothing compared to what these people that really work every single muscle have, you know. And I'd be able to do it. It's just I wouldn't want to do it. I wouldn't want to put in the work, and you just gotta want to do it. So personally, I don't, and who knows, in the future maybe I will, but currently it's not calling me, and I need something to call me. Right now I'm working on athletic training, programming, and working with my athletes more specific than saying I want to be Mr. Olympia or something, you know. I don't know. All right, the next question is, could you do a response to in regards to balancing long distance running and speed, if one will get favored more than the other, or long distance running and weight training? Not sure if you already done this one, but pretty curious. All right, so long distance running and weight training. I have programmed for it. They kind of go against each other, depending on what part of weight training you're doing. If you're doing just muscle building, depends on how long you're running. If the longer you run, the more you start burning so many calories. The more calories you burn, the more your body gets adapted to burning those calories, and then more food you have to put in for you to be able to lift if you're gonna be doing something like powerlifting. That's why they tend not to do it, because you wanna focus as much of your energy into doing something. You want your body to get adapted to doing whatever thing it may be, whatever your goal is. And that's why I always say, whatever you decide to do, try to focus as much towards your goal and add only things that'll help you in your goal. So, for example, if I want to be faster, if I want to, you know, work speed, my goal is speed. Weight training, yes, it's going to be beneficial, but bodybuilding weight training is going to be not beneficial. It's going to actually hurt me. So, depending on what type of weight training I'm doing, it could either help me or hurt me. And even then, powerlifting might not necessarily even help me. So, I have to be something sport-specific type training, right? And I think that was a question, a two-part question. So, I think the first part of it was long distance running and speed. Now, it's kind of funny. You can't mix them up, but you can. You can do long distance running won't help speed, but speed will help long distance running. All right, so if you're running faster, you can run faster, and you still do your distance running, oh, you'll be better. I've trained long distance runners and improved their speed and their elasticity, and they have improved their long distance time. But on the other hand, it doesn't work that way. If you're a sprinter and you're like, I'm gonna do long distance stuff, you're gonna get slower. So know what you're going for. All right, next question is, can you do a video on balancing weight training and conditioning? It's kind of like the same one. Might have to do a video on that specifically. Reason being, because I guess it's a difficult thing for people to, you know, condition and weight train. I feel like most of the time that it goes against each other. And it does, it can, if you're doing it correctly. So, yeah, look out for that. That's coming soon, all right? Just like the handstand video is coming soon, just like I just showed you. I've been in the process maybe once, twice a week during my recovery yoga days. So, yeah, it's coming back. The way I did it, my process wasn't as smooth as the process I'm gonna give you all. If you follow the process, you cut out all the BS I ended up doing, all right? And then you'll be able to get it much smoother. And plus, you know, that shows a lot of strength. That actually, I like that type of training. You work and build your shoulders, your chest, I like it. I like it even more so than just saying I'm gonna go grab some weights, especially when you're at home. So why not be able to do handstand push-ups, get them boulders working, right? All right, last question is, how do you balance weight training and living life? I think it's part of life. You have to have a balance. You know, some people, what are you willing to give up and what do you really want? In my, what I realized is I cut out things that don't add to me and don't make me feel better. Now, that might mean not going out every single time because that's just not my thing. So if that's your thing, then that wouldn't necessarily be what you do. Now, I would recommend you not going out every single day, especially around this Rona time, save some money and plus avoid people, you know, coughing in your face or something. But this is, everyone's different. Everyone has certain things that are pulling them. So prioritize, really write down what you really want, what your goal is, and then start prioritizing for the goal because you're gonna feel better afterwards anyways. The better that you get at, the more structure you get towards your goal, the better you're gonna feel at the end of the day anyways. I've personally seen that, and I've seen that with people that I've coached and trained. We got together and was like, okay, let's structure it like this. Okay, what do you want? All right, let's start working this, cut this out, add this. And it's a process. It's a process and it becomes a lifestyle. That's why you just can't say, I'm gonna do your plan, I'm gonna do your diet. It's yours specifically. It's your life. Your life is different than anybody else's. Yeah, you might be able to get some benefits from somebody else's, but everything's supposed to be specific for you to get the best results, right? But that's all the time we have. I think I might even went over maybe by a minute, maybe. Hey, but decent questions. Remember, it is the last one. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Hope your questions got answered. And if so, make sure you like it and consider subscribing. Share it with somebody that had the same questions. Besides that, have a good one. Peace.